Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein and my channel is called Dress Yourself Happy. Today is Makeup Bag Monday, week number 20, and it will be the last one for 2016. Basically, every week I rotate my makeup collection with new and old products, things I might have forgotten about, things that I used to love and might have forgotten about, and things that I just didn't realize I owned, plus a bunch of new products that I get in. It's a great opportunity for me to really give it a test. So every week I rotate it and I give you updates on what I think about the products after using it for a full week, including swatches. And then I update you guys on what I'll be trying out for the following week. So this has been going on for 20 weeks on my channel, but I did originally start this series on my blog, SereinWoo.com, which I'm revamping. I'm bringing you more exclusive content over there. So make sure you sign up for my newsletter in the description box. I will be doing once a month exclusive content, giveaways, and updates through my email newsletter once a month. Plus, I will also be doing a series for content creators. If you're a content creator and you would like some tips, some advice, and some opportunities to be featured, make sure you opt in for the content creator tips newsletter. And I'm just really excited for all that I have planned for 2017. The podcast is doing better than ever. I have a lot of amazing guests in the lineup. Plus, we're hoping to be able to do some really exclusive things for you guys. Hubs and I have been brainstorming and plotting and trying to figure out how to execute everything. So if you'd like to see what I thought about last week's products for Makeup Bag Monday, then just keep on watching. So last week was very much a YouTube made me buy it Makeup Bag Monday. I had filmed the YouTube made me buy it video the day before Makeup Bag Monday went up last week. So I do have that video up as well. And I was like, you know what? I forgot about a lot of these amazing products that I bought because of YouTube. So that's pretty much what this video is going to end up being for my review. The first product is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I remember loving this when I first got it, and you know what? I still really love it. I just kind of forgot about it. It was in the back of my drawer, and so many bronzers and highlight have been launched this year, I just truly forgot about it. But it's so good. I'm wearing it again today. It goes on beautifully as a bronzer. The highlight is beautiful as well. I just really enjoy this. The rose gold packaging is very classic and iconic, and I really love it. So I'm going to continue to use it, try and rotate it more into my makeup routine. Next up, if you guys watch my Vlogmas videos, you would have seen I've been wearing this all week. This is the NARS eyeshadow duo in Isolde. I bought this because of Zoella and I loved it back then and I still love it now. It is so easy to use. I apply this lighter gold shade all over my lash line up into my crease, and then I take the darker bronze and then I blend it into my crease. If I want to deepen it up, I will go in with another matte palette. But this is so easy to use. It's so festive, it's so beautiful, and it's very shimmery. I really enjoy this. Super pigmented. I forget how great these NARS duos really are in terms of pigmentation and longevity. I would wear these without eyeshadow primers because I've been a little lazy, and it would still last me all day. So really beautiful eyeshadow duo. So happy I kind of rediscovered it thanks to YouTube made me buy it and Makeup Bag Monday. Sticking with eyeshadows, I also have my Tom Ford eyeshadow quad in Cocoa Mirage. This was an all-time favorite of mine and I kind of just forgot about it. It's really a beautiful eyeshadow quad. If you're going to invest the money in a expensive Tom Ford eyeshadow palette, I recommend getting something that is incredibly versatile and wearable like Cocoa Mirage. I can use this for every single makeup look. This vanilla shade is my setting shade, my base shade, my brow bone highlight. It is just a really beautiful shade and it's blendable and buildable. The other three shadows are really beautiful as well. They're very warm neutrals, and who doesn't need a warm neutral eyeshadow palette? So I would say spend your money on stuff that you are going to get a lot of use out of. So if you're going to invest the kind of money, this is one of those things where I'm like, yes, it's amazing, because every time I pull it out, I'm like, why do I forget about this? Oh, because I have too much makeup. The next eyeshadow is from Stila. This is the eyeshadow in Kitten. This was hugely raved about for a long time on YouTube, and I still love it. It is so soft and buttery. It is very soft and buttery, so I don't recommend traveling with it or being rough with it. You do have to be gentle with this product because it will shatter on you. But it is so beautiful on the inner corner of your eyes. I loved it. I would put this on in the inner corners and match it with my Isolde. It's an icy shimmer and it's just so, so beautiful. It makes your eyes pop. You can use this on the center of your lid. It'll make it pop. I love it. Now, one of the items that I'm a little on the fence about is this Wet n Wild megaliner. When I used it in my Tester Tuesday, it lasted all day. It did not transfer on my lid, and it looks really matte, really thick black, which is really what I love, especially if I'm wearing falsies. What my issue was, though, was it's been a rough week for me. I've just been really busy and stressed. So I passed out for a little bit, and I woke up, and I had eyeliner all down my face. Then I read a couple comments saying that this is known to not last if you ever cry, tear up, have watery eyes, or anything like that. So for day to day, if I don't plan on passing out, if I don't plan on crying, and I don't plan on tearing from allergies or whatever, this will be fine. But if you need something, like if you have watery eyes or teary eyes, or if you do nap in your makeup and you need to look presentable afterwards, this is not something I would recommend because it was kind of a mess to try and clean up. In fact, I didn't even bother because it was just gonna stain my face. So it's like a catch-22. I love the effect, I love the brush, and it's super affordable, but I don't know when I'm gonna cry or pass out. Like, it's not planned. I don't plan on crying every day, but I will keep using it because I bought it and I do enjoy it. It's just gonna stink if like I have a bad day or something like that. The concealer I was testing out for the first time is from Laura Geller. It is their Baked Radiance Cream Concealer. I really enjoyed the creamy texture. It was very, very like nice to work with. A little does go a long way, and it did a really great job at covering my under eye circles. My one thing about this is if you have a lot of fine lines, this will crease. I've started to notice that the creamier the concealer, the more it creases, but I also have dry under eyes. So if I don't have somewhat of a little bit of a creamy concealer, it can be too drying and then it accentuates my fine lines. So you have to find that perfect balance, and this would be great if you have super dry eyes and you need something a little bit creamier. Just be warned that you do have to set this immediately, but I do love the creamy texture, and it is incredibly pigmented and effective at covering dark circles. So I have the shade Porcelain, and I do enjoy it. It's one of those things that you want to use when you're well rested though, not when you're like super puffy. If you're super puffy, I find that I'll apply the product, set it, and then as my eyes depuff, it kind of creases even more. So that's my like kind of user suggestion with that product. The final item from last week is my Cogen Dough Aqua Foundation. I wear the shade 123. I loved this in my Tester Tuesday, and I loved it after my Tester Tuesday from almost a year ago, if not a full year ago. And I forgot about it all through spring and summer because of the fact that it's a little bit light for my summer shade. So I pulled this out and wore it all week, and I love the foundation. I got a lot of compliments on my skin, and yes, I take really good care of my skin, and I get the opportunity to be testing out using really amazing skincare. But this, I feel like, really just makes my skin look like my skin, but beautiful and fresh and glowy without being dewy. It covers any of the minor discoloration, but still makes me look like me. So I really enjoyed it. It lasts a pretty long time, and without touching up and kind of just living my life, it does wear off, but it wears off really nicely. It doesn't wear off like your makeup's wearing off. It just kind of disappears a little bit at the end of the night. So I really enjoyed this. It is a water-based foundation, and it comes in a pump. My only thing is it's not the greatest range of shades, so you might have trouble finding your perfect match. So that was everything from last week. So for the upcoming 2 weeks, because I will be taking Christmas Day to New Year's Day off from posting videos on my main channel, I picked out quite a bit of products because I have quite a bit of time to test everything out, and I gave myself options like for holiday looks and New Year's Eve and fun options, and as well as for like lazy, barely put too much effort in kind of a look. The first item I want to share with you guys is a foundation that once again I forgot after I used it initially. It is the by Terrybly Densiliss foundation, and when I used this, I really enjoyed it in my Tester Tuesday. I really enjoyed it for a few months after my Tester Tuesday, but I kind of forgot about it again, kind of like the Kojendo Aqua Foundation. It's one of those things where like it was so light that it didn't match me as the weather warmed up because I do tan fairly easily. So I wanted to pull this out because it was very, very expensive. This one is like $115. It's gonna go bad, so I need to use it up or at least get my money's worth out of it. So I'm gonna pull this out and wear this for like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, like things where I'm going out and wanna look fresh. I'm wearing it today. And this is supposed to be an anti-aging foundation that helps your skin look better through time. So with these more luxurious foundations, they typically have skincare properties in them to help your skin look its best and also fight and combat the aging process as well as environmental stresses and pollution. I'm gonna pull this out, use this a little bit, especially with the holiday stresses. Now for days where I'm not really going to be doing much or being on camera or seeing too many people, like just for every day, I'm gonna pull out one of my favorites. This is the Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint. I recently interviewed Christina Zilber, the founder and creative director of Jouer, on my podcast, and I was like, you know what? You make amazing products. There's not one thing that I'm like, oh, you didn't make a good one. I talked about it too in my Q&A because someone asked me like my all-time favorite makeup brand. So I was like, you know what? I love the Luminizing Moisture Tint and I haven't used it in a while, so I'm gonna pull it out for my days off. Speaking with that, I was talking to Christina because I was like, what is it that you wear under your eyes all the time as your concealer? Because she's a little bit more mature, she has fine lines and so do I, and I wanted to be like, okay, your concealer always looks amazing under your eyes and I know you don't get enough sleep, so what is it? And she had used it a couple times on her Snapchat and I was like, I need it. So this is the Jouer No. 2 Bisque Concealer and I'm wearing it today, and oh my gosh guys, it is heavy duty concealer that covers everything. Like I don't have to use a color corrector first, it will just cover my dark circles, but it doesn't seep into my fine lines immediately. Like I do set it, but it looks really, really good. So I'm really excited about this and I am going to be testing out for 2 weeks. Sticking with Jouer, I am so excited that they are able to launch their Ice highlight. This is their limited edition holiday highlight in ice. They had a couple manufacturing issues in the beginning, but they got it together and it is now available. Hopefully it's not sold out by the time this video goes up, but it's available today, Monday, and it's really, really beautiful. I've worn it a couple times, but I haven't been able to tell you guys I was wearing it because they needed to make sure that it was ready to be sold. So it's just really beautiful. You can layer it up. It looks like icicles, but at the same time, it has a golden tone to it. Like, it's really unique and really, really gorgeous. I just love this. So get your hands on it. You won't be disappointed. They do an amazing job at their powder highlights. I really love it. So I'll let you guys know how I wear it after 2 weeks. Unfortunately, it probably will be sold out by the time you guys see Makeup Bag Monday week 21. For eyeshadows, I found this in my drawer. This is a custom made Bobbi brown eyeshadow palette and I popped in a blush a while back. This is from a few years ago. Probably not like the most fresh powders anymore, but I completely forgot about this eyeshadow palette and I feel really guilty because this was not cheap. I had built this at the makeup counter. I got sucked in by the makeup artist. She did my makeup and I was like, oh, I look amazing. I have to buy one of everything. So I made my own custom palette. I have the shade Ivory, which is this white shade. I have the shade Cognac, which is this like shimmery mauvey purple toned brown, and then I have rose gold, which is one of their popular shades, and it's a shimmery rose gold, more pinky gold. I have this, which I'm wearing in the crease. This is Antique Rose. It's a matte taupey shade. And then I have this really deep shadow in Black Plum, kind of for like a liner and outer crease. And then I have Apricot, which is a blush that I don't know why I bought because this does not look like a shade I would ever wear or buy in terms of a blush. I'm going to try and use at least the eyeshadows in this. I'll probably play with the blush here and there, but I really want to give this a good solid shot before I decide whether or not I'm going to keep it or toss it. Sticking with some eyeshadows, eyeshadows or eye products, I'm pulling out my Laura Mercier Caviar eyeshadow sticks. These are amazing. I use rose gold on my lower lash line all the time. I lost it for a while and I was like, where the hell is this thing? And I was complaining to Samantha and she's all like, I lost my artistry calligraphy pen from City Color and they're sold out. So these are really great. These go on you, and once they set, they're set. Good luck trying to smudge it after they set. So this is not something that you want to put on your eye and check a text message. This is something that you need to put on your eye, get it where you want it, and because it's not going to move after like 10 seconds. But for rain, for the winter weather, for the dryness, and just for life, these are amazing. And I also think they're really, really easy to use. Like, I like using copper a lot. Like, I'll just smudge this from my lash line to my crease, blend it out, carve out my crease a little bit, I'm good to go. I've talked about rose gold. I also have Sand Glow and Jungle, which is this beautiful green, and then I have a burnished bronze, which is my typical like bronzy smoky look if I want like that smoked out eye look. So I thought I'd throw these in my makeup bag too for a quick eye look in case the Bobbi Brown one's not doing me justice. I'm going to be trying out a Jouer blush. I do love Jouer powders. I think they're very smooth and blendable, and I kind of just forget about their blushes sometimes, but thanks to one of my Snapchat followers, you were asking me about the bronzers and the blushes, and I do really like them and recommend them, but I forget to use them myself. So I'm pulling out Rose for the next 2 weeks. This reminds me very much of my favorite Marc Jacobs Air Blush in Flesh and Fantasy. I think this one might be a little bit more affordable, especially with my discount code, which is Serein15. You can use my discount code on all Jouer purchases at the Jouer official website. This becomes way more affordable than the Marc Jacobs one. Finally, I know there's a lot of products. I have a lot more time to test everything while I'm taking time off. So I'm going to be testing out the Makeup Forever Artist Acrylips, and these are very bold lips, so I thought it would be a good time to test out when I'm not really like going anywhere, because they're so bold. I want to make sure they don't like do anything weird on my lips. And I don't know that I'll test out all the shades, but I'll definitely test out the ones that look a little bit more wearable to me, like this shade in 401 and 501. They're a little bit more red and plummy. Then I have the Aqua Lip. And then of course, to go with those, I have the Aqua lip pencils. These are supposed to be waterproof and very long lasting. Love the Makeup Forever lip pencils, the wooden ones like this. I use them all the time. I kind of use these as my natural lip. I'll just fill in my lips with these. So I'm excited to test out the bolder shades. So that is everything I'm going to be testing out during my time off from December 25th through January 1st. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you haven't done so already. It really does help my channel out. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this series, if you want to continue to see it in 2017. And also, it helps out my channel. It does a lot more than you guys realize, and so do comments in the comment section. Please let me know if you will be doing this while we're away on holiday break. Let me know how you've been enjoying revisiting your makeup. I know a lot of you guys have been inspired to post your own Makeup Bag Mondays on your blogs or your YouTube channels. Please, please let me know that you've done so. Don't leave a link, because when you leave a link, it gets thrown to spam. But if you want to tweet it to me, or if you want to just let me know that you have a YouTube channel, I will click your profile and go find it. And if you don't have a channel, but you've been doing it yourself, what have you discovered? I would love to learn what you've rediscovered from your own makeup collection. I hope this series has helped motivate and inspire you to shop your stash, to really purge the things you don't love, and keep a nice curated collection of things you do love. I always preach and believe in quality over quantity. Obviously, I have more makeup than anyone should ever realistically have. That is part of my job on YouTube, because I do review products for you guys and I do get sent a lot of products. But before I was on YouTube, I really only had one drawer of makeup, and that was even excessive because I really only would rotate like one makeup bag. So I don't want you guys to ever think that you have to have everything or need a ton of makeup to be happy or to be fulfilled or to have a makeup collection. Really make sure it's what you love, and I hope my videos really help you discover that and make more educated decisions at the store when you're looking for a new foundation or a concealer. Like, I really do hope that that is what my videos are for. And of course, even if you don't love makeup, even if you can't buy it, even if it's out of your budget, I really just hope my video helped you de-stress, unwind from your day, and take your mind off of whatever it is you needed to take your mind off of in reality, because that's why I watch YouTube. That's why I make these videos. And at the end of the day, I just hope my videos help motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in, inside out. It's really all about just doing what makes you feel happy, and you can work with what you've got. You really can. And I just wish you guys all a very, very, very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah. Kwanzaa, every religion out there. I wish you a very wonderful winter season, holiday season, and a very happy new year. I do have videos up until the 24th of December going up. I have an amazing giveaway on the 24th. It's going to be over $2,000 worth of products. I am doing Vlogmas over on my vlog channel if you'd like to get to know me more. And I will be on Snapchat and Instagram a little bit over the break because I have trouble unplugging completely. But I hope to see you guys back here for Tuesday, Wednesday, and I believe Thursday's video. And then I will see you guys in the new year. Bye!